Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Nathan. Just want to say good evening, everyone, both the East West Coast. Hope you guys are enjoying your day today here on Monday. You guys are also starting the week out very positive, very bright. And for this video tonight, of what I want to talk about today is, well, actually tonight rather, soap opera news updates for the 8th of March of 2021, right here on Monday at the beginning of this week. And we got three things to talk about today. All three are from soapoperadigest.com. And let's get into the first one. This is all about the days of our lives. All right. This one says, Ron Carly interview, posted March 8th, 2021 at 4 o'clock p.m. This evening. And this is an interview basically sort of digest between them and Ron Carly talking about, the big mystery coming up between that's taking place right now, of Charlie played by Mike Manning, where his character got killed off. And I'm not going to read the entire interview. I'll just read to you a part of it, and I'll start from the beginning and then stop when I think there's a little bit too much. So let's begin. So our digest. Let's start at the beginning. Was it always the plan to kill off Charlie? Yes. Oftentimes we start stories not knowing where they are going to end up. But this is a case of once we see the idea of who was the father of Allie's baby and who raped Allie, that this character would ultimately be killed for it. So that was part of the whole pitch. The Trip would be implicated, and then there would be this long-lost brother, and then he would start to date Claire, and in the end, he would be exposed and ultimately killed because I felt that he was not really redeemable as a character. You were not going to root for a rapist, Tom Manning from Life to Live, notwithstanding. Digest. Mike Manning, who played Charlie, was from the get-go. Did that give you any of your second thoughts on what killed him off? Carlavati. Look, in a way, that's part of it. You don't want to say, quote, oh, let's cast somebody bad because he's going to die. You want people to be invested, so we look at a bunch of guys who played Charlie. There were actually a lot of good candidates in there, and Mike came to that stretch a little bit more toward the end of it, and we all liked it right away. I remember people going, quote, he's great. And I was like, yes, don't forget, he's going to die. So, yes, we see the initial feedback online. People are like, quote, oh, I like this guy, or, oh, he's cute. You're thinking, oh, God, because you know where it's going. Mike knew it was short-term from the beginning, and he's a lovely guy, a lovely actor. If the person who played Charlie was a good actor, was appealing, you wouldn't care. So, yes, I'm sure there were some people who were disappointed that we, quote, wasted this guy. I saw a response to the character right away, which is great, but my heart kind of sank. And I was already thinking, quote, well, maybe he's got a twin brother. I never thought about changing the story. I always knew that I didn't want to redeem the rapist. I wanted him to die. And it's tragic because we did play a lot about his backstory, and there's no excuse for somebody to do something like this, but you felt for him. You saw that he felt loved, and I think that's haunted him his entire life. So I'll stop right there. If you guys want to read the rest of it, go to soapoperadigest.com /content/Rod Carlavati interview. All right, we're going to move on to the next one. This next one is all about a former actress of General Hospital who was on a show many years ago, I think in the 90s, and she talks about the possibility of maybe coming back to General Hospital. So let's get right into it. All right, this one says, Marissa Ramirez talks possible return to General Hospital. Posted March 8, 2021, on Monday of this week, beginning of this week. This is also on soapoperanews.net, so not all of these are from soapoperanews.com. This one is from soapoperanews.net. Could Gia Campbell be headed back to Port Charles? Well, actress Marissa Ramirez is open to the idea. In an interview with PopCulture.com, Blue Blood star showed love for her time in General Hospital and spin-off Port Charles. Ramirez played attorney Gia Campbell, sister of Marcus Taggart, Real Andrews from 2000-2002. When asked if she would want to make a return to the soap, she said, quote, I had such an amazing time in General Hospital. It's such a beautiful learning experience and so many amazing people there. I mean, who knows what could happen? I'm open to anything. Ramirez also starred on The Unrestless and currently stars as Detective Maria Bazez on CBS's Blue Bloods. All right, and then the last one, folks. This one is about a well-known actor from YNR from The Unrestless who has not been on the show for quite some time. And when this first came out, he got a lot of support from it, and spoke his mind. So I'm gonna read it to you guys, and I'll give you guys my thoughts once I, go through this last one for all three, that including the other two for all three. So let's go right into it. This one says the latest. YNR's Jen Russell's Doug Davison. Quote, I think I am done. Posted March 6th of 2021 at 12:57 p.m. Afternoon on Friday of last week, at the end of last week. And it says on Twitter, YNR's longest running cast member, Doug Davison, Paul, responded to fans who lamented that it was last seen on screen in November 2020. Twitter user at Joy Matthews posted a screenshot of the actor saying, noting, quote, Paul, who was last seen November 19, 2020 at Billy's office, hashtag bring back Doug Davison, to which Davison replied, quote, actually, it was Billy's office and not explained. I'm tired of finding for the obvious. The actor who made his journalistic debut on May 23rd, 1978, then tweeted, I just wanted to thank you again for all your support, but I think I am done. At 43 years, I'm treated like a day player. No bueno. Okay? And with that, guys, as always, we're going from this from top to bottom, beginning to end, and first to last. So let's go to the first one. The Ron Cartwright interview. This is all about, like I said before, the current storyline going on right now of Who Shot Charlie and what we can expect. It was a good interview overall. I liked it. I do agree with what Ron said, because when you have a character like Charlie who did something so despicable and disgusting to Allie, that character, there's no coming back from that. And so, I get why, he wanted to kill Charlie off, for this mystery. But Mike Manning has done a great job. Like I said before, he's done a great job as Charlie, and you feel his pain. You understand, his anger, his hatred for Ava, his jealousy against Tripp, and what he has always felt about them ever since he was growing up. And it's a shame, I think, for some fans, because they loved Charlie and Claire together. Because when Charlie came onto the scene, I think in the fall, you never knew that much about. You never knew that much about Charlie. He was just this dorky, nice guy, lovely guy who cared deeply about Claire, and now Claire will forever remember him as the person who violated Allie. So, I can't blame Claire for being that way, but for Mike Manning, I wish him the very best, and I'm looking forward to see who is the person responsible for Charlie's death. So far, for suspects, we have Sammy. I think we're going to have John also as a suspect too, because he feels that he probably did something that he should not have done, and it might come back and haunt him. But we'll see what happens as well this moving forward on Days of Our Lives, weekdays on NBC. And next up, Marissa Ramirez talks possible return to General Hospital. I would love it if she would come back to General Hospital at some point. I know right now she's doing Blue Bloods, and that requires her to do a lot of taping, a lot of working. She's working with I forgot what was his name. The actor, he was a member of New Kids on the Block, and his name was Danny something. He's playing the character. Of Danny Reagan. Danny Reagan, the son of Frank Reagan, played by Tom. Wait. Dang it! Why did I forget his last name? Not Tom Cruise. No. Selleck or something. I can't remember the first name, but you got tell me comments below, guys. But I've seen Blue Bloods before, and it's a very good show. Uh, you know, Mr. Ramirez has done a great job in that show ever since she first came on. And I remember seeing her on YNR, The Restless. I know she did great in that. And I thought that she would do. I think that she would do a great job in General Hospital. Finding out if she came back, playing Gia Campbell, finding out about Taggart faking his death and this and that, and Trina, Portia, and so on and so forth. I would love to see her, even mix up with the new Nicholas to see how the chemistry between them is, between new Nicholas and also Gia Campbell. But Gia Campbell does have roots and ties to Port Charles, and I cannot wait to see her back in General Hospital if she does come back at some point. I think the only reasonable thing would be is for the show to let her go to do that. But if they could work it out during the scheduling and also the tapings and stuff, I think it could happen. So we'll see how it goes moving forward. But I do wish Marissa Ramirez the best in her career moving forward. And last one with this guy is the big one, Doug Davidson of YNR, saying, "I think I am done." I gotta tell you guys, yesterday when I read this, I did not feel sad or angry, but I was sad and upset, but I understood, because for a guy like Doug Davidson, this man is a legend. He's a very underrated actor, and I feel that he does not get the praise and respect that many others on YNR or in daytime do. From someone like Eric Braeden, Million, Thomas Scott, Peter Bergman, so on and so forth. But I just feel that for Doug Davidson, he feels fed up, and he does not want to be he doesn't want to be wasted on a show that does not use the character that he's playing, that he's played for such a very long time. I think he's played Paul Williamson for over. Let me see. For over. Let's see here. For like 43 years. And, last time it was on was on November 20th. And, that was when, he, Ray, and others were, were investigating, Alyssa's, what happened with the whole thing with AJ and Alyssa. And that was that. I think it's really piss poor of how you treat an actor of that caliber who's been part of that show for so long. I mean, yes, in the past couple of years leading up to November 2020, yes, the character has not gotten a lot of good storytelling. And this all started, I think, when Mal Young was, as a producer, head writer, of Neon and Rustless. So, and then, Josh Griffith, and you would figure that, for a guy like Josh Griffith, who's the head writer of the show that recognizes the cast and characters, who remembers being on the show before as a head writer who wrote for the show, you figure he would understand how to use the characters and cast. But no, unfortunately, right now, everything, I mean, so far on YNR, things are picking up, and I've been enjoying the content on there, but it's just not the same. So, for Doug Davidson, if he's not going to come back to YNR, I hope he sticks to his word and, doesn't come back, unless YNR is committed to writing for the veteran actors and also the new actors on The Restless. If not, then, another soap opera, Days of Our Lives, General Hospital, The Bold and Beautiful, web soap operas, Forever and a Day, podcasts, whoever, primetime dramas, primetime soap operas, whoever. Pick up Doug Davidson, give him the good material and the respect he deserves, and you will not have any regret over it at all. I promise you guys that. But I do want to wish Doug Davidson the best in his career moving forward. I hope he does get some work out there, and I hope he does, hope he does a very good job at it. But to the guys, think about this. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Are you emotional about the Ron Carlivine interview? Marissa Ramirez talks possible return to General Hospital, and also Doug Davidson saying, "I think I am done," and I will see you guys tomorrow during the rest of the week. So be on the lookout for videos on my channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, spread the word on my channel. Also, click on the bell logo to get reminders about when I'm going on live on the air. So I'll see all of you guys tomorrow and the rest of the week. And I am out. Have a good night, guys. Peace. Bye, guys.